Ahem. Ahem.
They're streaming.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Newstime Podcast. I'm joined today by Brooke, Craig, and Devin. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
That's good. That's good.
I'm ready for podcasts.
I'm ready for podcasts too. I think we're all ready for podcasts. Now, if you guys don't know Craig, he's our new very shy member. I don't know if he'll talk much this podcast, but yeah, see, he's acknowledging it, but he is a little bit nervous today, so we're just gonna take it easy. Kind of a crazy story how we met Craig. Does anybody want to go into it? I don't know if any of you guys remember, but
The whole night's kind of black.
yeah,
Like black screen. I'll be honest.
it was a crazy night. I'll have to say that.
I mean, he ended up in our Among Us server somehow, and
from his first word, we were just enthralled.
yeah.
To be honest. But yeah, so Craig is look at he's laughing now. He remembers it.
Yeah.
He remembers it. Oh,
The fact that
I think his camera went. Craig.
The power.
Craig.
Oh, no, there he is.
Oh,
Okay.
there.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, but what's going on in your guys' lives?
I'm cat sitting right now, so
Whoa.
there's something different about the podcast. I'm actually at my brother.
That's crazy. How's the cat doing?
The cats are all right.
Ooh, multiple.
Chai is pretty social typically, but she's just kind of been napping a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gandalf is kind of shy, but he's poked his head out a couple times.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Devin? How's your day going?
Yesterday I just got back from Athens after spending the day there to shoot a final.
Mm-hmm.
Do a couple of reshoots the next day, and then I came back home, and then next week I'm gonna go back up and spend my flex points.
That's pretty
Yeah. Grab the rest of my stuff. I almost moved out completely. I got my whole monitor set up.
nice. I don't know if Craig wants to say anything. Oh no, yeah, no, Craig. I'm sorry, I didn't want to make you mad, Craig. I'll just go on. I'll just go on about my day.
I'm sorry to get repressed memories.
Yeah.
Next subject.
My day was pretty good. You know, I made a grilled cheese, which was pretty good. I haven't made grilled cheese in forever, but
What ingredients?
little known
did you
fact.
use?
Yeah, little known fact. All it takes is cheese and bread, and you know, I use a little bit of butter and mayo.
Yep.
But
Nah.
the thing is,
mayo.
the mayo isn't on the inside. The mayo's on the outside for it to brown evenly, and you don't use a lot of the mayo. You know, I figured that out recently.
Interesting. I never did.
What were you doing? Were you just like
Before-
keeping on the mayo
Well,
before?
before I would actually just use the mayo, so there'd be no bread there. So
Okay.
yeah, because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's called grilled cheese because it's just the cheese that's getting grilled. You think if they were to come up with a name, they'd say like grilled cheese plus bread, because like it doesn't really give you much of an indication of what you're making if they call it grilled cheese. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what
I've tried grilling cheese in the past. I've tried smoking cheese, and it just falls straight through.
Mm-hmm. It's so hard to like. I don't get any of a high off smoking cheese. Like I've tried it multiple times. Nothing. Gouda,
Well, you don't
Munster.
smoke cheese. You melt
What?
it and inject
Wait,
it into your bloodstream.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
So that's probably your main thing. You can't really smoke cheese.
that's the issue. Mm-hmm.
Although there is some Gouda cheeses out there that you can smoke.
Yeah. Do you think so?
Craig knows what we're talking about.
Let's. Yeah, Craig gets it. Let's say that like you had to subsist off of the liquid nacho cheese. Do you think you could do it? And for how long?
Survive off of liquid
survive.
nacho cheese?
Yep.
Like what kind of nacho cheese? Like we're talking about like a nice Mexican restaurant with some good, nice queso, or is it like movie theater kind of just yellow cheese?
I feel like if I told you that before you answered, it would be doing a disservice to the question. I need to know what your answer is beforehand, so that way I can trap you into whatever you choose.
Well, I feel like if I say one answer, you're gonna either change it or leave it the same. So then I wouldn't be getting what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So, like, what would you choose?
I'm gonna pick sure.
Bad choice.
Is it movie theater cheese?
It's the movie theater cheese. I didn't want to tell you beforehand. Chips. Yeah, I felt bad.
Can I change my answer?
You know, I really want you to. I really want to be able to let you do that.
Okay.
But I can't. Sadly, it's not in the cards.
Rules. We have Craig here. We're gonna bend the rules a little bit. You know Craig's famous motto.
Yeah.
Amerigata, stinky cheese frata. I think he's Italian. Anyway.
He might be. I can't remember. It's just been so long since I've heard his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig, you got anything you want to add? It's okay if you don't.
My ears are still ringing last time we had an outburst, so you know.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to say something. Oh no, he closed his mouth again.
You're good, Craig.
You know, it's fine, Craig. Don't stress about it. This is your first podcast. You don't have to say anything. Okay. Classic Craig, am I right? It feels like every time. Craig. Especially hard. It's especially hard playing Among Us with Craig. I just want to say that.
He's a sneaky devil.
He just stands there the whole time. Stone cold faced, the whole entire time.
I took my green one. That almost made me never play Among Us again.
You know
how important our colors are.
It just happens like that. Dang. Let's say us. Craig liked that. Oh no, Craig.
His
Craig.
Power went back.
His power went out again. This happens with Craig every once. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, there you are. Hey, Craig. Okay, Craig's back. That's cool. I was gonna say, if us four were in Among Us and there was only one imposter, who do you think could win? If it was real life.
Craig.
Ooh, real life.
Real life.
Craig way too much. Craig were the imposter. We don't.
I don't know. I think only Craig. I feel like if any of us actually had to stab another person, we'd probably be too shaky to pass off that we didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know. I feel like it'd be too tough.
I mean, if we were the imposter in real life, we wouldn't have to work. Because we'd be an alien. We would ourselves. So
I mean,
it's up to the aliens to be lying.
Hunter, I feel like you're making some accusations here. Trying to deflect some blame. So I think we should probably vote Hunter off.
I think that it's kind of sus for Craig not to say anything, but I don't want to vote Craig off right now. You know,
we're skipping the vote.
I think we skip.
It's like we're skipping the vote.
Okay. Well.
Little Among Us jokes for all your real heads.
Oh man. So I think we should probably do an update.
Craig doesn't get the jokes.
Oh, Craig's angry now.
He's never skip voted in his life.
Yeah, I think.
He always rejects the
I think what's difficult is I'm not sure if Craig knows how to play the game, specifically because Craig's quiet the whole entire time. So I don't know. He's nodding. I think. Okay, he liked that one. But I don't know. I think that Craig doesn't know how to play the game. But what I was going to say is I think we should do a update on who won the mascot position for last.
Ooh, yes.
And the winner was by a wide margin. So please expect to hear from them a lot in the coming, days for the new Newstime Moscow. Moscow.
Whoa!
We are not influenced by Russian money.
This will definitely be the first time Newstime has ever gotten political, ever. Right now.
Why do you think it's called Newstime? Because it's not time for the news. Everyone knows that.
Because we do new stuff, plural. More than one new thing we do, and it's about time.
Then what's time? What is time?
Stein?
New.
It's Craig's middle name.
Stein?
It's our founder Craig's middle name.
Jill Stein?
Craig Stein. Time.
R.L. Stein? Goosebumps?
Dang.
Ghost Watchers?
Goust Bumps?
Goust Bumps?
It's pretty scary outside when we get goosebumps.
Why are they called goosebumps? Does anybody know why?
I think gooses
are geese
have those like bumpy skin. When you
oh, okay. I was gonna ask, are like geese just naturally bumpy? Is that just dang?
Yeah, that's common knowledge. Like
I had no idea.
It's like, so you can get like a good grip on them.
If you
like it's like the opposite of a golf ball, you know?
Yeah.
How like golf balls are more aerodynamic. Geese have more wind resistance. That's how they're able to fly.
Okay.
So when they push up, the air pushes up on their wings, and then.
So like if I connected a golf ball and a goose together, do you think it would just like stick?
It would fall, or it would kind of like, it would like be in a. I read about this in a book, Orson Welles' 1984. It would
Never
be
heard
like
of it.
Stuck. Yeah,
it came out in 1984.
Whoa.
Following right after, it's based off of the Van Halen album.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
and who's Van Halen?
Who's Van Halen?
Yeah.
I think the person who discovered E equals MC squared.
Okay.
And so if you attach a golf ball to a goose, it'll be stuck in like mid-air in like this weird zero gravity field. That's almost how Chernobyl fell, basically.
Yeah.
So somebody was using a sand wedge and chipped the ball up in the air right as a goose was flying by. The goose swallowed it, and then you know how Chernobyl ended.
So are the insides bumpies as well then?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Every surface.
That's only speculation, though. No man is dared to go inside a goose.
Okay, that's interesting. If you guys had to rename Goosebumps to like be a different animal, what animal would you choose? Like something bumps, you know? Man, we're all thinking, even Craig. Yeah, I see that, Craig.
He's probably got a good one.
Oh, no, his power just went out.
Oh. Craig's probably got a good one.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's coming back. He's back.
Maybe snail bumps?
Snail bumps? Interesting.
I'm trying to think if there's an animal that rhymes with bump, but I can't think of any.
Plump.
Plump?
You ever
bump.
Plump bumps?
I'm just gonna go with crab bumps.
Crab bumps.
That's pretty good. You're in for a square.
A square?
Plump bumps.
Beware, you're in for a square. That's like the lamest.
Yeah.
That's the lamest thing a geometry teacher would say before class on Halloween. They'd say that, and everyone would be like, "Oh my gosh.
Bump. I love the horror genre.
I'm surprised SpongeBob hasn't used that yet. I feel like that'd be a perfect thing for SpongeBob to use, you know?
Oh, yeah. Reader beware, you're in for a square.
Yeah, like that's perfect. Oh, Craig doesn't like it.
He's never been a fan of puns.
Yeah. That's one of the things that stood out was just like the echoing silence after I'd say a pun.
Yeah. I mean, I would prefer if I could keep it together because that's what you deserve. But I typically end up giving you a pity laugh.
Yeah, and I mean that really helps my self-esteem a lot. So like I need that usually, but when I'm around Craig, I just don't get that. You know.
Yeah.
Just tanks my self-esteem.
When I'm with Craig, he keeps the plump bumps away.
Mm-hmm. I think all of us, you know, to make Craig a little bit more comfortable, should list our favorite thing about Craig.
His personality, I just look at.
Wait, what'd you say?
His personality.
What about his personality, would you say?
Just the way he articulates his words, as he's demonstrated tonight.
I think he's typically a pretty clean guy. Like his shirts are always looking nice. I don't know. I kind of want to learn what a skincare regimen is, honestly.
Yeah.
Even his comedy is clean. You can do a stand-up bit without dropping an F-bomb or a napalm.
That's one of my favorite things about him is just like his sense of humor. I think like he'll just like he especially loves to dress up like Mr. Look at he's happy now. He knows that we're talking about him. He always dresses up as like Mr. Clean every day, you know, like from those commercials, and he always often bursts into the room and is like, "Anybody need help cleaning?" And like it's just so nice, you know. It's like a nice brief escape from my thoughts for the day, you know.
Yeah.
And he's always there for me, you know.
Yeah.
Just whenever I need him.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just think that Craig rules. Even rocks, I would say. Craig rocks.
That's a high bar, Craig. You better be pretty pleased with yourself. I don't think I've ever gotten a rock. So.
That's true. Oh, always thinking about it. You want to say something? Okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anything. We're not gonna force you. It's all good. All right, guys. So, you guys watch anything interesting recently?
I watched the biopic about Brian Wilson called Love and Mercy. It's starring Paul Dano and John Cusack. That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's pretty. I liked it. Wasn't your average biopic. It was pretty interesting.
Is it?
I had. Oh.
You go. I was just gonna say something dumb, so it's fine. You go.
No, I want to hear it now. You said it was dumb, so
you interrupted Craig. I saw him about to speak. So
I'm sorry, Craig. I was just a dumb question. A biopic is just a documentary, right? I was just gonna make sure that's like, isn't it's like just about a person, right? It's like a biography about a right? I don't know what a biopic is. Oh no, wait, no, I do. It's a fiction. It's a fiction. Yes. Yeah. Okay. No, now I remember. Yeah.
It's just a movie about.
Well, isn't technically like any picture in a biology book a biopic? Technically. Yeah, Craig liked that one. Look at that. Thank you, Craig. Okay. Oh no, he's gone now.
That's not fair.
That's the part you actually enjoy, Craig.
I'm glad that he liked that one.
It's just Craig's a biology major.
Craig is that's a little known fact. Craig is a biology major. A lot of people don't know that. Mm-hmm. Just very obsessed with animals and how they work. Especially, I think he's focusing on goose bumps, actually, like the bumps on geese.
I was gonna say he developed the quantum theory of goosebumps.
Mm-hmm. And I really hope that there's some renewable energy in there that we can get or something.
You just gotta plug any number into a square, because you don't know the phrase. But reader beware, you're in for a square. Because you just gotta do 4 times a square.
Yeah.
And then you should get the ratio of air resistance to bumps.
Yeah.
If you want to figure out how many bumps you have, just 4 times square. Yeah.
I honestly think that we're downplaying. Like, I feel like Craig is kind of like the Albert Einstein of our new generation. That's just all I want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, he's able to say quite a lot with very few words, and I think that's really the hallmark of a great thinker.
And he's also been in a couple Hallmark movies as well, like Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah. Well-known fact: Craig's a theater major
as well, double majoring in theater and biology.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants us to talk about this. See how he looks.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Performing arts, School of Performing Arts and Biology.
Okay, see, he's accepting. Yeah. No, sorry. It's performing arts. He wants to do a one-man show, at least from what I heard of like just following geese, kind of in a way, like where he wants to play the geese, but he also wants to play the other geese as well. So he wants to play every single goose in the geese patch. Yep.
What's the name of the project?
I don't know if he's told me yet. I think it was something like Goose Time. I don't know if it's like a playoff news. I don't know if it's a playoff news time. If he's like trying to steal our name or anything, but.
Well, I mean, he did create the name. We are with our founder.
That is true. I mean, well,
Craig
the thing.
Stein Lorenzo.
Yeah, I guess his last name is Newstime, so I guess it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Craig Newstime, just coming here. Yeah. Do we want to go back to what were you watching recently, Brooke?
Oh, I had to watch Easy Rider for a class.
Ooh,
that was I don't know if I'd necessarily like. It was well acted. I think the writing is just like kind of like using very basic metaphors and symbolism, but like very well acted. Like a lot of it was just improvised stuff. Like they'd get like just random people and they like ask them, okay, so just kind of act like this, and then they'd shoot. And I'd actually be interested because I think like the original cut of the movie was like 3.5 hours long. I'd be like, no existing version of that survived. So I don't know how much cool shit was cut out, but there were some good scenes.
Never seen it.
It's an old one.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I'd give it like a solid 7. I'd say like just in a lot of overall technical aspects, like it's just kind of passable, but there are some really fucking powerful scenes that I enjoyed. So gets that little bump above.
I watched Trolls 2 for the first time last week.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
I thought it was crazy.
Could you stop the feeling?
I couldn't. I enjoyed. I honestly thought it was really funny.
Did you enjoy the person in the wheelchair of the rock trolls was Ozzy Osbourne himself?
What? Wait, what?
Really? Ozzy Osbourne. He voiced the rock troll who was in like the wheelchair and was kind of comatose.
Oh, we're thinking of I meant Troll 2.
Troll 2.
Not Trolls 2.
Trolls 2. That's why you mentioned Can't Stop the Feeling.
That's a common misconception.
You were watching Trolls 2.
Brooke said that, and I was like, "Is there a bit in there about Can't Stop the Feeling?" I was like, "No, I couldn't stop the feeling. I don't know. I was just trying to."
I got that because I did watch Trolls 2, not Troll 2.
It was Troll 2. It's easy to mistake that.
It is. Craig should know because, in fact, Craig is a English major.
Yep, triple majoring actually, kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So apparently, Hunter was talking about Troll 2,
not Trolls 2.
Not
a
Trolls
common misconception. You said that thing about Can't Stop the Feeling, and I was like, yeah, no, I couldn't. I couldn't think. I didn't know what you were talking about. And I was like, I'll just keep it rolling,
Yeah. Also, we mentioned how delicate of a language English is, and that Craig is also in fact Craig is majoring in English.
Yep, triple majoring English, performing arts. See, Craig, I got it right this time, and then also biology. But
okay, biology, performing arts, English.
But Troll 2 was interesting. They just eat a lot of green goop. It's very.
Again, you're talking about Trolls 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I did see Trolls 2. It wasn't Troll 2. It was Trolls 2. Okay, yeah, no.
Hey, what did you think when they entered Country Town?
I thought, when is Can't Stop the Feeling coming on? And then, it never did.
The best part of the movie. What do you mean? It's like the best part of the movie.
I was just waiting. Okay, there is a really funny bit where they're just like,
oh my god,
Nilbog, that's Goblin backwards. It's so dumb, but it's so good. Oh man, it's almost like how Craig's name backwards is actually Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
anyway. Trolls 2.
Trolls 2. Dang. Listen to any good music recently? Oh, we can't hear you, Brooke. Oh, no. Craig's going to have to pick up some of the slack. Oh,
Well, I found like Craig in there because it's a little known fact that Craig is electrical engineering and electronics major.
It's too bad Craig isn't there. You're right. Dang. You know, something I'm sad that we're not seeing is Craig's creative side, because he is minoring in studio art, which is kind of interesting. He decided not to major in it, but I mean,
Well,
you can blame him.
Little known fact, he was already majored in art, so he just went this outside of studio art.
Oh,
hey!
wait.
What was that?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
I unplugged my blue snowball. Let me try and plug it back in and see if that works.
I thought snowballs were white because they're made of snow.
Hopefully it's actually still on there.
Yeah, Craig's looking at me now. Okay, it's fine, Craig.
No, Craig.
I forget what my joke was. I had to fucking fix my audio.
Craig already has enough to deal with, and his well-known political science major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quadruple major.
Actually, you missed it. It's actually 5. What's the 5 one?
It was electronic.
No, but like, what's it called when it's 5 of them?
Electrical.
Quintuple.
Is it quintuple? That's what I was gonna go with. Crazy. Okay, cool. I knew it.
Yeah.
Then sextuple.
Yeah, for
Sextuple. They just gave up at that point.
Sextuple. It's better.
Sex.
Sex.
And then it's septuple, right?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is French.
Hextuple.
Hexagonal.
Non-tuple. Hextuple. Non-tuple. Decatuple. 11-tuple.
Oh, if you guys can make the stop sign any shape, what shape would you want to make the stop sign? Like, you have to change it.
A hand.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
So like stop.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it was just like shaped like a penis.
I was trying not to go there, Hunter.
I had to go.
Hunter. Why would that be funny? Explain the humor.
Because
I don't get it.
It's obvious.
No. It's
Craig, can you feel this one for me? Oh,
Craig is already enough.
Craig's no help. Craig's
little well-known human anatomy major.
I thought
good job. Good job, Craig. Leave him to
I thought Craig had my back, but it's fine.
Explain it, Hunter.
You're gonna push this even more.
Welcome to our annual part of the podcast where Hunter explains his joke.
So you know how like how
stop signs are normally hexagon. Yeah.
Normally hexagon. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Well, this time it would be shaped in the shape of a penis.
And how is stop written? Is it written?
It's written down. It's written down the shaft. So it's like.
So it goes from tip to balls.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's written down. So stop. Is there any punctuation?
I'd say maybe a couple question marks.
Okay.
Interesting.
But definitely one exclamation mark in there somewhere.
Would you say it is cold out for the sign, or what is it?
Depends on the. See, that's the cool thing about it, is that it depends on the season. So if like you're in somewhere that's snowy, they actually change the sign and move it down a little bit.
Oh.
I think we took this joke too far. You kept pushing me, and I had to keep going.
I said we keep going. How far is the podcast? We have 30 minutes left. Let's keep it going.
I would make the stop sign a sphere.
Oh, that would be sick.
I think as long as it's just red.
What if it was like a spinning globe and it had like the stop on it, so you get to the side and it just kind of spins around to say stop.
Whoa. Oh, what if that was all like the lights? That's how the lights work now. Is that it was a spinning globe and one side said go and one side said like it's like 3 sides divided and it says go and then slow and then stop. So like all like traffic lights were just a spinning sphere.
You can make every intersection a roundabout, so then it'll just rotate. So then what's on go, you go, and you slow, and then you can go again.
Whoa.
Yeah. Craig, when it rotates, it'll be on go, and then it could be on slow, so people behind the person would like go slow down.
I honestly don't think you need to mansplain this
But he
to
looks
Craig.
confused. He
agrees with me. He doesn't need to be explained.
He understands it now.
But he's majoring in stop sign anatomy.
He just started his major towards stop sign.
He did just start it. I'll be honest, but like, where are you majoring in stop sign anatomy?
He isn't ready for this radical thought. Honestly, like this, he needs to focus on his introductory stuff. He can't start getting into the deep theory.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
It's going to distract him too much on his finals.
Yeah. It's probably hard, like going in between your minor for studio art, your major for biology, your major for English, your major for
performance art.
Yeah, performance art, because like I don't know. It must be difficult, especially like on quizzes where it's like, what do you do when the curtains close? And he's like mixing it up with like his traffic light thing, and he's like, "Oh, go," and then he writes that down.
Yeah, Craig's taking 300 credit hours. This course.
Yeah,
it's quite an amazing feat.
Actually, it's 303 because he's also taking history of rock and roll. A lot of people don't know that, but
that was a fun class.
Oh, I might schedule that for next semester, for spring semester, my last semester.
Last semester.
You get to listen to some decent tunes, I'd say.
Yeah, my girlfriend took it. She had fun. Kind of like an easy A. You get to listen to some classic rock, some old rock, and
yeah,
I think it stops there. I think you hit like the 80s, or no, maybe I think you hit the 90s, and they're like, okay,
I'm here for the rock, but when's the roll coming? So another class. I'm just taking a lot of blow off classes. So like, one that I saw was just called jogging.
As a class?
Jogging is a class. There's a jogging class. You jog, I guess. I don't know. I
like, where do you meet?
I don't
the location
think
so you have to like when you're running late, you have to jog to your next location. I think it just keeps changing.
I think you just jog in your own time. I don't know if it's like. I think that's like the homework is to jog.
That sounds like the hardest class ever because there's no way you could fake jogging.
That's true. Well, the scary thing is if you go too fast, then you're walking and you fail. If you go too slow, then you're not jogging and you fail. So it's like you have to maintain that jogging speed.
If you go too fast, you're walking.
No, if you go too fast, you're running. If you go too fast, you're running.
You never said running once in that.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do we though?
Good thing one of us ran track, if you know what I mean.
Which one of us?
Craig. He ran track.
Craig. You're right.
He ran track in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
They liked him because he can just duck underneath the hurdles.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he was in kindergarten.
Not many know that is actually a legit strategy in track. And I think that Olympic teams would be better off if they trained their hurdlers to limbo.
Yeah. I think that's actually one of the curriculum in the jogging class actually is.
In the future, I think limbo would be a Olympic sport.
Okay, a limbo class though? Just saying. I'd be down to join a limbo class.
Slim. That's a Futurama reference for those culture people out there.
I just want a really dramatic telling of a limbo story. How they have like dramatic sports like stories.
Look up the episode of Futurama when Hermes explains why he doesn't limbo anymore. Pretty.
Damn.
Bad. A kid ran out into the track and limboed too low. Like Seth broke his vertebrae.
Oof.
He was like, no.
Dang.
And then he lost to his nemesis, Barbados Slim.
Can we just have a section of the podcast where Devin just explains a Futurama episode to us? Just like
so speaking of vegan, there's this episode where these hippies were like, this lion turned vegan, and then it panned over to the skinny lion, He's like, that's it. That was the joke. That was funny. I cried and I laughed and I cheered, and then I played the episode again.
And that was,
I missed it. Because I actually didn't really get the joke. I thought it was just funny. Like,
and that was Devin's Futurama corner.
Yeah. Tune in next week when I do season 3, episode 14.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the dead dog?
Don't all of them?
I don't want to talk about that episode. Episode's sad. About Seymour.
What about the one where his brother names his kid Philip J. Fry?
Oh, that one's also sad.
Mm.
What about the one with his mom?
That one's also sad. Why are there so many sad moments in this funny show?
What about the one where Hermes was the inspector and let Bender pass the line even though he had like some sort of defect?
Oh yeah, that was good. That one's hilarious.
I just like how this is just turned into discussing Futurama.
It's a good show. Check it out.
Dang, me and Craig will have to do a watch.
Is it better than Rick and Morty? That's a discussion I'm willing to fight about.
That is a discussion.
I have not seen.
I liked Futurama. I saw some of it. I don't have a good enough memory to remember certain things about it.
There's so many good quotes. Name a Futurama quote. You gotta know.
Take all my money.
Shut up and take my money. One of the best money things was like, I could buy this $500 parrot, or I can buy 500 of these stink lizards. It's just looking back and forth between a tank full of like $1 lizards and a $500 parrot.
Oh man, I think we should do more of this, just because like my memory's so bad. You guys should quiz me on quotes from like famous things. See if I can remember them.
Let me try and think of something good.
Do you remember the Robot Asylum episode? And like, there's that one patient who's like a little too crazy and gets excited very easily.
No.
Yeah. He's like kind of shaking. He's like a car salesman.
What?
Hi, I'm this. And Fry's like, actually, I've heard of you before. He's like, what? And then he explodes. Really funny.
Oh man.
There's a lot of
yeah, in that episode, there was one of my favorite bits, which was the robot Lincoln, who had multiple personality disorder, and they were all Lincoln. And he's like, I was born in 500 log cabin.
I like how this is just turned into a Futurama podcast, and I have no idea what's going on.
It's so funny. And then there's the classic Zach Brannigan quotes. We hit that bullseye. If we hit that target in the bullseye, well, like dominoes, they'll fall like a house of cards. Checkmate. They're going up against the brain balls. They got a lot of brains, a lot of chutzpah.
I find the most erotic part of the woman to be the boobies.
See, the thing about kill bots is that they have a specific kill limit. So I sent wave upon wave of my own troops until they reach their kill limit and shut down.
You guys could legitimately say any of these to me, and I would not know where they came from, and I just think you were very funny.
It's a funny show. Just wait for it to come back on Netflix and then quickly watch it.
What's it on right now?
It's replaced.
Quibi?
Hulu?
Is it on Quibi?
Yeah, Quibi. I watched a podcast where they talked about a movie on Quibi. It was really funny.
Quibi's done, right? They're closing.
Yeah, they're done. Have you ever heard of Mr. Sunday Movies?
What?
Yeah, that's the podcast group. Never mind. Go on, bro.
To bring us back to politics, the CEO of Quibi is expected to be in Biden's cabinet.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Jeff Katzenberg. Yeah, apparently with Quibi is you could watch it like you could watch it vertically.
They really misjudged like what they were doing. I was thinking about it. If they had it for free but with ads, I probably would have watched it. I probably would have downloaded it and watched some of the stuff on there. But like, since they charged money for it, why am I gonna pay money when I can just like? And none of the shows are like super. I think if they had a show that was like super critically acclaimed, like that everyone loved.
But let me throw a hypothetical up for you. So imagine you have like a TV show or a movie that you're very passionate about. What would be worse? It being turned down by everyone, never gets made, or it's on Quibi.
That's a good point. I don't think I'd.
If it's on Quibi, you have the
word.
knowledge in the back of your mind that somebody could be watching it vertically.
That's true, but at the same time, like, at least someone would be watching the show,
Yes, except that nobody watched Quibi. So
That's true too.
It's a catch-22.
That's exactly
Craig
true.
agrees with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Newstime Flisco Plus has lasted longer than Quibi.
Yeah.
We haven't even got off the ground yet.
That's our new tagline. We lasted longer than
We
Quibi.
did better than Quibi.
And we didn't take a ton of money either.
You probably look at Quibi and be like, why would you watch a movie vertically? Well, with Newstime Flisco Plus, you can watch it diagonally.
You can watch it at an
At
angle.
a angle.
It's not quite vertical, but it's horizontal enough where it's still cropping the image that the director would be intending, but it's just diagonal.
Imagine we launch a new. We should do a new ad or something for Newstime Flisco Plus where we can watch it diagonally now. I think that'd be funny.
With the new hit film from Dutch Angle.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh man.
It's what he was waiting for. He needed a platform to show off his genius.
It's an art piece called. Okay, so I've heard rumors about it. It's a very artsy piece. It's called Regular Angle. So because since you're holding your phone at the 45-degree angle, it would appear like if you were to set it down and then rotate yourself 45 degrees, so you're looking at it normally, it would be like you're watching a regular movie.
Ooh, that's
And
cool.
it's the subtle nuances that he puts into the set development and how the actors walk, where it makes it look like they're walking normally. It's brilliant.
I've heard some constructions going on, and most movie theaters across the nation do actually turn their screens diagonally, so you can watch some of Dutch Angle's movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard they take the screen that the movie's projected on, and they rotate it.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
That's true.
So then everyone's looking at it from a different angle. Because that's how movie theaters.
That is how
I
movie
mean,
theater.
Dutch is just really taking the cinema world by force.
Yes.
I'm really excited for.
Yeah. He's the new top dog.
Oh man. Dang. I thought
He's the Michael Bay of Stanley Kubrick style movies.
Yep.
That's the best way to describe Dutch Angle.
Oh man. Well, okay, let's say you guys had to direct the Transformers movies like Michael Bay did. What would you do? What would you do different?
I would not melt people's brains when they watch it.
Hmm.
I would probably turn down the special effects. I'd probably hire a writer.
I'd probably hire a writer.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's probably step 3.
that might get you to go over budget, honestly.
That's true. Well, I just get the sponsorship from Bud Light.
See, what you got to do is you have to have AI write it. So you just throw it into an AI program.
Might as well just have AI direct.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think I would take the money from the budget and then flee to the jungles of Borneo.
Interesting. Would there be any explosions involved?
Yes.
As
soon as you sign the check,
if
the check explodes.
I mean, if they find me, I'll have traps set up. So we'll see.
I assume you've never been to Borneo.
The Geneva Conventions on landmines do not apply if you are a sovereign citizen with the full budget of a Transformers movie sitting in your bank account. Let's just
Interesting. Now, like, how many Transformers movies do you get in before you just take the check? Is it like the first one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like, before I even sign on.
I'm not like
I'm about to sign on, but I snag the check because we're about to do like a handoff thing where I sign and they give me a check and I'm done. I was quick on my feet. I grabbed the check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is always sketchy how they like meet in back alleys to perform these director deals where they hand you a check and then you have to, do an exchange of your creative knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times. I would like to make them all smart cars. That's what I would do. Ooh, or just have one character who's a smart car and he's like the smart one of the group,
How nuanced.
What do we do, smart car? And then he's like really has a really tiny head, but the rest of his body
make
pull
it,
that
I think,
dictionary.
Here's what I would.
He has glasses on top of the windshield.
Like just regular glasses, but like the handles of the glasses are like stuck through the windshield. So like the wipers go off and just like clips it and breaks it. Yeah, I was thinking a Transformer, but the animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese. So that's the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics are the regular things, and then like bends around the spur suit that it's in to transform.
That'd be good too. I'm just imagining him coming up against a Decepticon, and he's like, "My glasses!" and then like fall up on the ground. And he's like, "Where are my glasses?"
He's like, "Hello, Megatron. If I shoot you at this angle and this velocity, oh no, my glasses!
My glasses!
I cannot compute without my glasses."
You little pocket protector too.
He drops a pen, but his fingers are just too big. But he can't really pick it up.
He tries to pick up his glasses, but since he's made of metal, he breaks his glasses.
Or like there's this giant finger just like slowly going down. The glasses are set up so it's like laying down like this. So there's like this just giant finger just like.
He's in the hallway at school, and a Decepticon just comes by and just knocks the books.
He gets stuffed into a locker, but it's just a garage.
He's like doing the dial, and then he pushes the button. A bully knocks the books out of his hands, but they're just a giant thing of books, so it just crushes a kid next to him.
Are all the kids just normal kids? And it's just a Decepticon in a smart car.
He's in the bathroom trying to change his oil. The bullies come in and like, haha, you're changing your oil. He's like, stop it. I need to do this. I am 5,000 over. Stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Stop touching my dipstick.
What if the bullies try to feed him diesel because he has an allergy?
They feed him premium gas instead of regular. So it's like he has to run to the bathroom. It's like laxatives to him.
Why is this so funny? Why is this so funny? Oh my god. He wears bow ties! Oh my god.
I was thinking his best friend's a claw machine, so he's like, don't worry, I'll pick up your glasses. Except you can't grab
Oh my
it.
God.
Or when he does, they fall out.
Okay, here's the plot line. The Decepticon and the smart car are both the outcasts, but because they're the only car ones. But the Decepticon is like a cape kid who wears a cape all around school, and then like they become friends through the show and through the movie because they realize that they have more in common than they do with the humans. That's the end of the movie.
Better yet, the Decepticon friend is a moped.
His pet's a little moped. That's his little pet. Oh man.
And he goes slightly slower than the smart car does.
I honestly think my vision for Transformers 1 is better than Michael Bay's. I gotta be honest right now. What that destroyed me. I don't know.
Just the idea of a fucking
Transformer that's hunched over in the hallways because he's like not super big, but he's big enough where he can't really fit inside the hallways of school.
There's a drinking fountain with like diesel in it, with just gas. Oh man.
He goes to the school dance and someone plays like a Gary Newman song like Cars. It's like da-na-na-na, da-da-na-na-na. He's like, oh, I love this song. Here we are.
He has a crush on the popular girl, and then she pulls a prank on him.
Oh, okay. Where I was seeing that going was that she gets into like a Mustang convertible, and then he gets really jealous because she's inside the Mustang convertible leaving school.
It's a stick shift Mustang convertible too.
It's just a normal car, and he gets super jealous.
It's a stick shift, so it's like very awkward. I was thinking instead of like Carrie, you know how they poured blood on her? Mm-hmm. It's just dirty water.
Just motor oil.
It's mud.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
This is the coming of age story that we need to see. This is what we need to make. Oh my gosh.
If they can make Tall Girl, we can make Transformers 1.
I like how you said it that way because it makes me think of just making regular Transformers 1. So it's like, if they can make Tall Girl, we can make a movie about cars. Oh, yeah, man.
If Netflix was willing to plunge their $1 billion of debt into Tall Girl, I think.
Well, here's actually the twist. Is actually it's going to come out on Quibi and only Quibi. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
so right off the bat, it's not looking too good.
It's not looking too good. Mm-mm.
I mean, we'll see if Newstime
Plus take it back to the shop.
I don't know if we can put up the money for that. You know, it's a lot to get the rights for a smart nerdy car. You know.
Hey, you listener, subscribe to Newstime Plus so we can make Transformers 1.
Yes.
Yeah. There's 3 people in this chat.
This is
either
a good.
Each of us have Twitch open, or someone else is.
I don't have Twitch open.
I don't think I
have
do.
a viewer.
If you're out there, type in the chat.
Hogger.
Your favorite Transformer.
What's your? Oh man, I think this is a solid podcast. You know, I feel like we should do one more thing. I think we should do the one word story thing where we all go around and say one word and we try to end the podcast with that. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Get ready, Craig. Get ready.
We're building the script of Transformers. That's
this is the script.
Right? Okay.
You start, Devin. And I'll go and then Brooke and then Craig.
Okay.
Smartbot
is
a
smart car.
Oh, you skipped Craig.
Smart car. Transformer.
No, you gotta wait for Craig.
We
can see you doing the side face thing. Come on, Craig.
Okay, fine. Go ahead, Craig.